Hello, welcome to your self-love advocate. I'm Suhaiti and I'm here to chat about self-love, manifestation, self-concept, and everything in between so that we can create the lives that we want. Today I wanted to come on here quickly just to share something that I just experienced. So in my journey to love myself more and to have the most ideal self-image and self-concept so that I attract what I believe I deserve, I have really fallen in love with myself. And it might sound vain and cocky, but that's okay. Why wouldn't we love ourselves to the point of vanity, cockiness, conceit, whatever you want to call it? I thought that I loved myself. Like, I thought that I was in love with myself. I could list you all the qualities that I love about myself over and over again for years and years past, but something shifted internally where it was no longer about what I contributed, how I showed up, what I did for people, and these traits, right, that are lovable. I did the work, and I'm gonna explain what that means, and I'm at a point, self-concept wise, internally, mindset wise, that I don't care if I look needy, if I overreact, if I lash out, if I burst out crying, if I'm indifferent. All the things that I would, especially in relationships, consider unlovable or unattractive. It doesn't matter to me, because in my mindset and in this new energetic, identity, my new self, I'm perfect just the way I am, and it doesn't matter what I do and how I show up. I deserve love, I am worthy of love, and I give myself that love. And anyone would be lucky to be with me. I didn't always feel that way. I did have this complex that I needed to be perfect. I was on this constant journey of fixing myself, like nitpicking the things that I did and what does that mean. And as someone who's always been into personal development since, for 20 years plus, someone who has been fascinated by psychology and the workings of the mind and the subconscious mind, and then entering into law of assumption, first law of attraction, I really put in the work, right? And what happens is, for most of us, especially if you're more inclined to being an overthinker, analytical, and also if you just don't really believe that who you are is enough, it's really easy to nitpick and really easy to constantly find things to fix. We're not robots, we're human. And I had to really accept that and embrace that. Like, again, who I am, flaws and all, is perfect. It is amazing, it's lovable. I am worthy of unconditional love. I am worthy of romantic love that's healthy and consistent and long-lasting because of who I am, not because of who I'm trying to become. And that was huge for me, huge for me. And I'm grateful for the journey of overthinking, overanalyzing, and trying to fix myself, because I did learn a lot. But the biggest lesson that I have given myself is to just accept myself and embrace myself and love myself as is. So how did I do that? I have to give props to Dylan James, because he speaks a lot about self-concept. So I kind of jumped on the self-concept bandwagon after viewing some of his videos. However, November of last year, I did some research on self-hypnosis, and I was reading, Neville Goddard and Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I watched a hypnotist on YouTube talking about night tapes and audios at night while you sleep. So I created like my own subliminal, where I say I am chosen, I am worthy of love, I am lovable, I am wanted, I am desired. Things that I in the past identified with as a problem. I struggled with not feeling chosen. I didn't believe I was worthy to be chosen because I didn't believe that I was good enough to be chosen, because I believed I had to fix myself in order to be chosen. So that started the path for me. I found Dylan James, and then I started listening to my own affirmations without a subliminal, just myself speaking to myself, And I started this process February of this year. This is 2024 when I'm recording this, if you see this in the future. And honestly, initially I was doing it because I was manifesting a specific person. Then I decided I just want to focus on loving myself. And so I started the process, and I have to say it was rough. I thought that I was like, yep, I'm good. I listened to my tape for 3 weeks. I don't need to listen to it anymore. But then I was still looking for external validation to feel that love, to feel that worthiness, to feel chosen, to be in love with myself. I was still seeking it outside of myself. And there's nothing to change but self, as Neville Goddard says. That's the state you should be in when you're manifesting anything, feeling like you deserve what you want and that you can give it to yourself first, at least from my perspective. So I dropped it for a while, but then I kind of started going back into old patterns because this is a 20+ year mindset that I'm unloading, right? And then I believe it was in June, right? A couple of weeks ago. I'm recording this in August. End of June, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go for full force on self-concept again. Drop everything, drop every desire, just focus on me. And I listened to my audio. I had maybe like 10 affirmations, 30 seconds, 40 seconds tops, every night. And I just stopped listening to it a couple of days ago because I just felt like, you know what? I don't need it anymore. I'm perfect just the way I am. I'm embracing myself. And it has been the biggest gift that I have given myself. So I wanted to come on to encourage anyone who's manifesting anything, especially a specific person, to really find that love within yourself. Audio night tapes are amazing. Work on your self-concept, but also to not cling to this idea that you constantly have to fix yourself, that if you don't see what you want in your 3D, that means something is wrong, and that you have to go back to the drawing board and dig up more old beliefs and more limiting beliefs about yourself. And oh, I guess that means I don't feel like I'm enough anymore. No, just decide that you are. Listen, repeat, affirm, script during the day, listen to your audio at night. And then when anything comes up in the 3D that makes you make you feel triggered and think you have to go and do more, say, you know what? No, I don't have to do more. I am chosen. I am worthy. I am good enough. I'm getting what I want. One of my affirmations is I have the best self-concept. And whenever anything came up in my 3D that made me want to run back to like my list of affirmations and be like, oh no, this came up. What does this mean? I have to fix this. I have to add this to my tape. I have to affirm another affirmation on top of the 10 I'm already affirming for. Stop, take a breath and be like, it's okay. I have the best self-concept. I'm getting what I want. I'm confident, I'm secure, I'm worthy, I'm safe, whatever, I'm balanced. I know myself, I'm lovable, just the way I am. So that is the video for today. It literally is just a PSA on self-concept work is amazing. But there comes a point where you just have to stop doing the work. And that's when the decision comes where you're like, you know what? No, I'm good. And my 3D is not an indication that I'm not. Because it is very easy to look at your 3D, especially when you're manifesting a specific person, and create the narrative that what is being shown to you means that you're not good enough, or you have to go and do more self-concept work. I do believe self-concept work is important, but I think that we need to get off the hamster wheel of constantly trying to fix ourselves. We're not robots. We don't have to be perfect to have our manifestations. So that is the biggest lesson that I have learned, and I hope that this helps anyone who has felt like unless they fix every part of them, their manifestation isn't coming, or if they see something in the 3D, they think that they have to go fix more. Nope. You are amazing. You are perfect just the way you are. Embrace it, love it. That's all you need, okay? Another thing I'm gonna share is, and I might do it in another video, how I do mirror work to get me to like that very loving feeling, and you don't have to feel good to manifest, but I feel that when I feel good, no matter what shows up in my 3D, I really don't care. Subscribe if you want more self-love talk, manifestation, law of assumption from my perspective. I will see you next time.